We finally made it to the last season. That's right. Today we're talking about season 7 of Boy Meets World. I'm Matt.
I'm Brian. We're the Retro Sons.
Let's get into it.
As the season starts off, Corey and Sean are returning to college and they're talking about their classes and how everyone was going to be with Feeney again.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Corey asked Sean if they had any or if he had any classes with Feeney, and he said, "Yeah, all of them somehow."
Yeah. They break the fourth wall a lot in this season, it seems like.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And then Corey's all excited about getting married to Topanga, right?
Yeah.
And then she comes in and says that her parents are splitting up and she's all upset and she loses faith in love or whatever.
Yeah. And that takes a few episodes to resolve that whole thing.
Yeah. Corey tries to patch things up so she'll believe in love again and all that.
Yeah. And of course, it doesn't work because it's a harebrained scheme.
Yeah.
And he gets Sean to go along with him.
Yeah. Despite his best efforts, it seems like it's working, but then he finds out that the dad is with someone else now. So there's no patching things up there.
Yeah.
And then is Topanga touched that he went and tried anyway? Or
I think she's mad that he did. That he tried.
Yeah.
But eventually she comes around.
Yeah. So then they get back on track. I didn't want to say patch things up again.
Yeah.
So then it seems like a lot of people just have beef with everyone in this whole season.
There's a lot of fighting between the group in this one.
Yeah.
More than ever before.
Sean's mad at Corey for marrying Topanga because he thinks that their friendship will be over. Corey's mad at him for not helping as much as he thinks he should with the wedding preparations.
Well, he keeps sending him away because he doesn't want to talk to him because he's afraid.
Right.
And Sean thinks he's just trying to get rid of him.
Right.
So it's a lot of misunderstandings and through the whole season, not just the one wedding. Corey and Topanga finally do get married in this season, though.
Yeah.
Eventually.
They're going to do it like months away, but then they just, because everyone's annoying them so much, they decide to do it.
That was a funny episode.
Yeah. And then they do like a formal invitation for the audience to show up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And there is a lot of growth between like all the main characters in this season.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they're finally becoming adults from childhood. Yeah. I mean, they are 19 and 20, 21.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, Rachel, Jack, and Eric are getting ready to graduate and figure out what they want to do with their lives.
Yeah, and Jack kind of really bugged me in this season.
Yeah.
Like, all they made him care about was money.
Yeah.
And I realized they did it so that he could have, like, a big growth moment at the end when he joined the Peace Corps.
Right.
But they didn't have to push it quite as hard as they did in this season. Like, he was never like he was in this one.
He's... the word that comes to mind for me is himbo, kind of. He's like a good-looking lunkhead type of...
yeah, well, he's not dumb, but he's just...
self-centered, kind of.
Yeah, all he cares about in this season is money, nothing else. And
Right.
he was never like that before. I mean, he kind of was, but not to the extent they made him in this season.
Yeah,
and like I said, they did it so that he would have a growth, like a big, arcing story. Like,
yeah, so it was more impactful when he chose.
Yeah, when he chose to go to the Peace Corps at the end.
Right.
But instead of taking the money, his stepfather's money. But there's a lot of build up through the entire season for that. I don't think it was a good payoff at the end, really.
No.
They kind of overdid it, and it kind of undercut what they were trying to do, I think.
Right. Eric, I don't know if he was dumbest in this season, but he was pretty dumb.
Yeah, I don't think he was the dumbest. He had some episodes where he was actually smart.
Yeah, like when the whole group was fighting and Rachel thought she didn't belong and all the newer characters thought it was like the old tight-knit group was...
And in his, his thoughts there through the whole episode, like he knew that nobody wanted to hang out with him.
Yeah.
Like he knew enough to know that he was dumb and people didn't want to hang out with him.
Yeah. Which episode?
When that same episode you were talking about.
Oh.
Remember they formed
two
groups?
Yeah.
And he wanted to be in both and neither of them wanted him?
Yeah, so he said he was playing on both sides or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, so he's smart enough to know that he's dumb, but...
yeah.
I don't think people were supposed to pick up on that, but...
No. I clearly didn't.
Yeah. But there was some good episodes in this season. I mean, it's not my favorite season.
Yeah.
I have to stick with season 3. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But it does have the most growth between the characters, like all the main characters.
Yeah.
Mr. Feeney isn't in it that much at all.
No, he isn't. They only show his backyard and his fence there once or twice.
Well, second to last episode.
Yeah.
And this may be controversial, but flashback episodes, I like flashback episodes.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last 2 episodes of this show are flashback episodes, but the way they did it was really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, some of the clips they showed didn't pertain to what they were talking about at all. It was just like a trip down memory lane, but...
Yeah, when you put it like that, I was going to say it seemed like a lazy way to finish the series, but now when you mention that, it was a trip down memory lane type of thing.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like them. Like, you just watch a series, like, if you're watching it on TV, you'd be watching it over years, and you don't remember everything that happened.
Right.
You're like, oh yeah, that happened years ago. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't watch them, like, over a 5-week period, a season a week.
Right.
Or a 7-week period, whatever it was. I guess since we're on season 7, it was probably a 7-week period.
Right. But my biggest problem with this whole season was Corey. He's like very self-centered and...
He wasn't as bad as he was in season 6, though. He was better in this season. He was still very self-centered and all about himself, but not halfway as bad as he was in the last season, I don't think.
But like the time they took that test and he thought he was going to die anytime, so he was a hypochondriac. He just wanted Topanga to like hang out with him and take care of him.
Yeah.
He had a lot of others, but I don't remember. Oh,
when they wanted to go out, or Topanga wanted to go out and party with her friends.
I think the worst was when right after they got married and they didn't plan a place to live.
Yeah.
And he wanted his dad to like just give him money or let him stay there.
Yeah. Or buy a house for him.
Yeah. And he kept saying no and no, and he kept bothering the dad. Then he finally told him that no one helped them when they got married or whatever. And he like, that's what marriage is. You have to figure it out and provide for yourself type of thing. Yeah. And then Corey's like, you could have just said no.
Yeah.
Like, that really bugged me a lot.
Yeah. But again, that was so that at the end, when he sacrificed everything to go to New York with Topanga, and so it was more impactful. They did that a lot through this season.
Yeah.
Built it up, and then that one was actually a good payoff.
Yeah.
Jack bothered me the most in this season. And I know he's like kind of a main character, kind of not, but I do wish Mr. Feeney was in it more, though.
Yeah, he was a good character.
Yeah. I always find it sad when a show I like ends.
Yeah, they did it well in this one, though.
Yeah, they did. This was an actually good ending.
Yeah.
I liked how they did it. Like we said, the last 2 episodes were flashback episodes, but the way they did it was really good.
Then there was that one episode when Eric had beef with Corey. That's the word I keep using. They had beef.
Yeah.
But because they were supposed to clean out the garage together, but he chose to have Sean and Topanga help him instead.
Yeah.
From out of the blue, he was just all upset that Corey was...
Yeah, for no reason.
Yeah.
They never like talked about anything of that before.
No.
But it was a pretty good episode, I thought.
Yeah, it was. It was handled well, I think.
Yeah. And that was one where Eric goes his storyline, so he's smart in it.
Yeah.
Which...
He seemed well rested.
Yeah. That's what they kept saying.
Yeah, that's how they explained it.
He does seem well rested. And they weren't at college very much in this one either.
No, at one point I forgot that they were still in college.
Yeah. I don't think... Maybe like 2 or 3 times they showed him in class.
I don't know if it showed him in class at all, but it showed Topanga working on that essay or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a good episode too, with the time vortex or whatever in the closet.
Yeah. They went back to the past.
Yeah. Oh, this was
Shangri-La, was it? What they called the place she went?
Rory's Shangri-La. Yeah. Yeah. So this season was actually pretty good.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
But can't beat season 3 for me. I don't know why I like that one so much. It's just because the first couple of seasons were rocky, and that's when they started like gaining ground and
find their way.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But Did we say it's from September of 99 to May of 2000, I think?
No, we didn't. What we did now.
I didn't think it went to the 2000s. I thought it was always a 90s show.
No, I think it
did.
Remember it, yeah.
I didn't think so, but it went later than I thought.
Yeah.
Really good season, though.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was better than the last season, but Corey really, really bugged me in the last season.
I don't remember him in the last season. I just remember him in this one. But
yeah, he was worse, way worse than he was in this one. They made him better. Not much, but I don't know how Topanga puts up with him.
Yeah, I don't either. He changed a lot from how he was in season 1.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
All he cared about was sports and hanging out with Sean back then.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of the greatest series of the 90s. I love this show.
Yeah, it is enjoyable. I look forward to watching Girl Meets World.
Yeah, we've never seen that one, so that'll be new for us. My guess is it's probably not going to be as good as this one.
No, definitely not. It'll just be
but
better.
It'll be fun to catch back up with Corey and Topanga and probably Sean and Eric. Yeah. I don't know if the parents, they might be in it.
I think everyone makes appearances here and there. I'm not 100%
even Mr.
Sure.
Feeney?
I'm pretty sure Mr. Feeney.
Still a teacher?
Probably.
Or is he retired? I like when Corey was talking to his brother at the end and he said Mr. Feeney would probably be his teacher for every single grade he was in.
Yeah. And then they were talking to Feeney at the end and he wouldn't say he loved him. He's like, come on, you haven't talked to any other student in 7 years. Or whatever. Another fourth wall break.
Yeah. Then Corey's when he's talking to his brother, he's like, "That's why it's called Boy Meets World." He looks at the camera and says that.
Yeah.
They did definitely break the fourth wall the most in this season. But I think that's everything I have to say.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I wanted to talk about.
So let us know if you like Boy Meets World. Let us know what your favorite 90s sitcom is. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.